everyone, it's Random Axolotl, and today I'm going to be talking about my experience with ADHD and autism. I've been diagnosed with ADHD since 6th grade and diagnosed with autism since 10th grade. I've always known that I've almost always known that I've had autism, but most people were just like, no, you don't have autism, or they would be like, maybe. But I knew that I had autism. It was pretty obvious for me. The only reason my mom finally tried to get me diagnosed with autism is because I kind of just stopped masking in front of her and just showed her that yeah, I have autism. I'm just gonna stop masking around you so you can see what I actually am. And now it's gone to a point where I don't have to mask in front of her at all. So it's really nice. I don't have to pressure myself to mask at home. Except for around my brother Malcolm, because he's very judgmental against that stuff, even though he has autism too. Last time I talked about my tics, and how they affected me, and how that they act different than most people's tics. Like, they come and go, they get really bad, and then they get barely even there. And so that's interesting. Just an interesting thing to know. Sorry, the Chromebook fell. But it's been hard because before I got diagnosed with ADHD, I had this teacher called Miss Black, and she would always nag on me for not paying attention. She would call me a problem child. And one time she made me sit out in timeout on the desk because I was asking too many questions. Excuse me, I'm trying to learn math. It's my worst subject. It's the worst subject I can do. It's the worst subject to me, personally. And that was just, I'm glad she got fired because she deserved to be fired. She made people go into the timeout desk for literally no reason. I mean, asking questions too much. You're a teacher. You're supposed to ask questions. We're in school. But I've always had times having trouble learning and communicating with others. I've lost a lot of friends because they thought I was too annoying or too awkward or too weird. I've always just been the outcast. Doesn't help that I used to be a furry. Well, still am a furry, but don't tell anyone. But just a little something on that. I'm not a zoophile. I don't frick animals. And I don't think I'm an animal. Okay, just gotta get that out of the way. I'm not a pedophile. Obviously, I'm 16. I'm turning 17 in June, though. And that's going to be exciting. And since I have autism, and I'm not really that good at taking care of myself, and I'm not ready for adulthood yet, so my mom is going to be getting me into an assisted living place. You know, those places for people with autism, so that you get most of your independence, but you get help with rent, you get help with groceries, shopping, remember to taking your medicines, remembering to take your showers, all that stuff. It's gonna help because I have ADHD and autism, which is the perfect combination. So great. You know, it's the perfect 3 combinations in a row. Autism, ADHD, and possible Tourette's. But I am diagnosed with motor and vocal tics, so technically I do have a tic disorder. So that's just a bunch of bullshit. I have to deal with this my whole life, and nobody over here told me, oh, autism is going to be so hard. Autism is going to be, if you have autism, your life's going to be fucked. So why didn't you tell me my life's going to be fucked, huh? Anyway, that's basically it. Enjoy my fucked life.